Good afternoon and welcome to News 9. I'm Nolan Pinto. It seems like Namma MLAs think they are always above the law, and this story is a perfect example of this case. The supporters of Congress MLA Vijayananda Kashyap of Hungud constituency of Bagalkot assaulted two police constables late last night. Now, the incident took place at around 2 a.m. at UB City's Kaiba. The cops from Cubbon Park Police arrived at the spot when the MLA's birthday party was going on post 2 a.m. The policemen who were thrashed have been identified as Kiran and Prashant Naik. Well, as usual, MLAs think they are above the law and their supporters think they are also. Now, this story is a perfect example of this case. The supporters of Congress MLA Vijayananda Kashyap of Hungud constituency of Bagalkot assaulted two police constables late last night. We're all sure they would be pretty drunk when they did this. The incident took place at around 2 a.m. at UB City's Kaiba. Now, the cops from Cubbon Park Police arrived at the spot when the MLA's birthday party was going on post 2 a.m. When the common folk, like all of us, are supposed to follow the rules till 1, here you have in this case a party going on till 2, and again the rule is that you can party in such places only on Friday and Saturday. Now, the policemen who were thrashed have been identified as Kiran and Prashant Naik. And the big question is, will action be taken against these supporters of the MLA and also the MLA and also Skybar for actually allowing the party to go on post 2 in the morning? Well, for more on this, I'm joined by my colleague Nishita. Nishita, in the first place, tell us what really happened over there.
Now, we understand that this incident took place last night. Now, Skybar, as we know, it is one of the more plush pubs in Bengaluru, and it is one of the most sought-after pubs as well. And we understand that Vijayananda Kashyap, who, as you rightly mentioned, Nolan, is the MLA from Hungund constituency of Bagalkot, was celebrating his birthday there, and he and his friends had come in to celebrate their birthday. Now, as the rules suggest, till now, the deadline for eateries serving alcohol for pubs, it is not extended till 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. for that matter during the weekdays. It is only in the weekends. But the MLA Vijayanand has clearly used his power and his pull to get his party extended beyond the set deadline for the rest of the citizens of Bengaluru. So Vijayanand Kashyap, we understand, was celebrating his birthday along with his friends, and the music was extremely loud. As we know, Sky is situated along the Vittal Malya road, and there are apartments nearby, and there were a few people who were getting disturbed with the constant blaring music that was emerging from Vijayanand's party. And that's the reason we understand that some of the people who were getting disturbed with this noise immediately called in the police officials. Now, the police sent two of their constables who have been identified as Kiran as well as Prashant Naik, who came in and who asked the management as to why they had opened it up so late, and also asked them to down the level of the music immediately, and they asked them to wrap up the party immediately as it was beyond the deadline, and it was a norm for everyone, whether you're an MLA, whether you're a civilian, or whether you're any other person in the city. The rule applies to one and all in the same manner, and that is what a democracy does. And but instead, Vijayanand Kashyap, who happens to be an elected representative, instead of abiding by the law and going as per the prescribed rules and regulations, decided to attack the police officials themselves. It seems that the two constables who had come in, as they have done, as we have seen cops do in the past, they started recording the proceedings there to show as proof in case they have to register a complaint in this regard if the people in question do not cooperate with them. Now, there is video footage of the incident is what we understand. As they were recording, this infuriated Vijayanand as well as his friends, and they attacked the two police constables. Now, we know as to what grave a crime it is to attack a police officer, but clearly an MLA thinks that he is above the law, and that's exactly what Vijayanand and his friends thought. And they jumped on the two constables constables assaulted them, and finally the constables had to make a run for their life, and they came out of the Sky Bar, and they headed to the police station and now have registered a complaint against Vijayanand as well as his associates, and against the Sky Bar and Lounge as well, as they have not cooperated with the police officials. Ideally, they should have supported the police. They should have stopped the guests from acting like hooligans. Whether he's an MLA or not, they should have done that. So they too will come under the eyes of the law now. But keeping all this in mind, it seems like suddenly the usual assumptions that we have, that the law is different for a common man and the law is different for any politician or someone who is rich enough to buy the law, it automatically changes, and that is what this incident has gone on to prove. Nolan, being an MLA, being an elected representative, Vijayanand Kashyapanavar has twisted the law to his favor. He has actually gone ahead and extended his party beyond the set deadline of 11:30 p.m. It has gone beyond 1 a.m. and precisely even if the police officials did come in to stop them, if the police officials did come in to help the civilians who were getting disturbed, the people around who were getting disturbed, they were only assaulted. Being cops, they did not get the kind of respect that they were supposed to get from an elected representative. So indeed, quite a shocking story that emerging from Bengaluru's Sky Lounge. So far, we have not gotten any response from the officials, from the owners of Sky Lounge, Nolan, and we're still awaiting their response on that front. But of course, if there are guests in this pub who are partying beyond the set deadline, there has to be the agreement of there has to be the consent of the owner of the Sky Lounge as well. So the owners will not have not spoken up on the matter as yet, and we're still trying to await more details on that front as we're trying to reach them and trying to get more details. But what is clearly shocking is the fact that being an elected representative, they should be more stringent as far as the law is concerned. They should follow law a little more, they should follow a law a little more closely than any other civilian, so that people to take inspiration from them, as they have been elected as their representatives for a reason. But here clearly the MLA being anything but a role model for the people, Nolan.
Now, Nishita, seriously speaking, will any action be taken against the MLA and his supporters? Because these are two constables. They're not even inspectors or IPS officers. They're just two lowly constables. And you're talking about an MLA and a Congress MLA.
Right, Nolan. In fact, we understand that a case has been registered against the MLA as well as those others who have assaulted these two police officials, and the case has also been registered against the Sky Bar at UB City. So once the case has been registered, probably investigations will be carried out, and we understand that these two constables have the video footage where it was shown clearly as to how beyond the deadline they were still partying, and probably even the assault on the constables has been recorded. So we are waiting for this video footage, but probably it won't be released, as it might be provided to the court as evidence if investigations are launched into the case. But it is an absolute shameful incident there, Nolan. Well, we sure hope that the MLA is punished for breaking the rule. Already he seems to think that he is above the law. Already he believes that he can get away with breaking the rules. He can get away with beating up a cop because he is an MLA. But certainly he should not be let go scot-free if indeed these allegations are true. We do not have any video as of now to support these claims, but we understand that the cops claim that they do have the video footage in their possession, Nolan.
Right, Nishita, thank you very much for all those details. Now, the incident took place at around 2 a.m. at UB City's Sky Bar. The cops from the Cubbon Park Police arrived over there. This is the MLA's birthday party, which was going on again post 2 o'clock. Try doing that and the police will come and shut whatever it is, even if you're having your party here toned down. But here you're talking about an MLA, and the policemen did come there again, but unfortunately for them, they were thrashed. Now, the two policemen, the constables, have been identified as Kiran and Prashant Naik.